and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, my name is Jody, and on my channel I talk about browsing books. And in today's video, I will be going over the books that I read in the month of May, my May reading wrap up. Couldn't talk there for a second, sorry about that. So yeah, I ended up reading 2 books in the month of May, and the first being Apples Never Fall by Liane. I don't have the book with me here today, and that's because that I'm starting to, after I make my spoiler-free book reviews for my channel, to donate my books shortly after I make those reviews. And long story short on why that is, yeah, in the last 2 years, I just bought way too many books, and you know, I'm trying to get my physical TBR down to like a reasonable level. And so because of that, whether I really like a book or not, I'm just going to be donating it shortly after I make my reviews, like I said. So yeah, anyway, now that that story's over with, yeah, so I started reading Apples Never Fall actually in like about mid-February, but I didn't finish reading it until a few days into May. That's why I'm considering it part of my May reading wrap-up. And the reason for that is not because I didn't like it or it wasn't a good book. It was just because I had a lot going on and I couldn't really make reading a priority. But I'm really glad I stuck with reading it and finished it because it's honestly one of the best books I've ever read, a new favorite of mine now for sure, and because of that I gave it the book 5 stars. And if you're looking more on my thoughts on the book and what it's about in more in-depth, you know, video, be sure to check out my spoiler-free book review on Apples Never Fall in my playlist, Books I Read in 2024 playlist. Yeah, and so the second book I read in May was actually Windfall by Jennifer Smith. And so the reason I still have this book is with me instead, right, you know, like I said, I'm donating the books after I read them. I literally just made my review for this book, but so after today's video, I will be donating this book as well so someone else can have the chance to read it. And as you can tell, I'm wearing the same outfit as I wore in my book review video. So yeah, but I'll be donating this shortly. And you know, Cliff Notes version thoughts on this book. Yeah, I liked it. I enjoyed my time reading it. Not the best book I've ever read, but like I said, I'm glad I read it. I gave this book 3.5 stars. And if you're looking for more in-depth video on my thoughts on this book and what it's about, be sure to check out my spoiler-free book review on Windfall by Jennifer Smith. You can find that book as well in my playlist, Books I Read in 2024 playlist as well. So yeah, I had a pretty decent reading month. Usually in my reading wrap-ups, I only mention one book because usually that's all I get around to, you know, reading. But yeah, I did pretty good with reading Windfall, my second book read of the year. It only took me about 2 weeks to read, and that's progress for me. So I hope you guys all had a great reading month as well. And as always, thank you so very much for watching. Until next time, bye.